Look, I need to tell you something my grandmother said to me every single summer, and I ignored her for years. She said, "Child, that bottle under the sink is worth more than anything in your medicine cabinet, your cleaning cabinet, and half your garden shed combined." I thought she was being dramatic. She was not being dramatic, because that bottle she was pointing to was white vinegar, and what she knew about it would have saved me hundreds of dollars, dozens of frustrating summers, and honestly, a lot of embarrassment. Today we are counting down all 42 of her best summer hacks using white vinegar, and I promise you, by the time we hit number 1, your jaw will have dropped at least 3 times. Stay until the very end, because the bonus hack she swore by is genuinely one of the most clever things I have ever heard. Let us get into it. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. We are talking about plain distilled white vinegar, the kind that costs about $1 at the grocery store. The acetic acid concentration is typically around 5%, which is the sweet spot for all of these hacks to actually work safely. Hack number 42. Keep ants out of the kitchen. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle and spritz along windowsills, door frames, and countertops. Ants navigate using scent trails, and vinegar destroys those chemical pathways completely. They simply cannot find their way in. Reapply every few days during peak summer ant season for continuous protection. Hack number 41. Freshen up your cooler. After a camping trip or beach day, your cooler can develop a musty, lingering smell that ruins everything stored inside it next time. Wipe the entire interior with undiluted white vinegar. Leave the lid open for an hour, and that smell is completely gone. Vinegar neutralizes odor-causing bacteria rather than just masking them with fragrance. Hack number 40. Kill weeds in the cracks. Mix 1 gallon of white vinegar with a cup of salt and a tablespoon of dish soap. Pour it directly onto weeds growing through patio cracks or along garden borders. The acetic acid in vinegar draws moisture out of the plant. The salt prevents regrowth, and the soap helps everything stick to the leaves. Results happen within 24 hours on a sunny day. Hack number 39. Extend the life of cut flowers. Add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar and 1 tablespoon of sugar to a vase of water. Vinegar keeps bacterial growth in the water under control, while the sugar feeds the flowers. Grandma always had fresh flowers on the table all summer long, and this was her secret for making bouquets last nearly twice as long. Hack number 38. Soothe a sunburn. Mix 1 part white vinegar with 2 parts cool water and apply it gently to sunburned skin using a soft cloth. Vinegar contains acetic acid, which helps reduce inflammation and restore the skin's natural pH after sun exposure disrupts it. It stings for about 15 seconds and then brings remarkable relief. Hack number 37. Clean your grill grates naturally. After grilling, spray white vinegar generously onto warm grill grates and let it sit for 10 minutes before scrubbing. The acid breaks down baked-on grease and carbon deposits with much less effort than dry scrubbing. Your grates come out looking almost new without any chemical residue touching your next meal. Hack number 36. Repel mosquitoes from outdoor spaces. Pour white vinegar into small bowls and place them around your patio or deck perimeter. Mosquitoes are strongly repelled by the acetic acid smell. This works especially well in the evening when mosquitoes are most active and is a completely chemical-free alternative to synthetic repellent products. Hack number 35. Remove water stains from outdoor furniture. Mix equal parts white vinegar and olive oil and rub it into water-stained wood or wicker furniture with a soft cloth. The vinegar dissolves mineral deposits left by rain or sprinkler water, and the olive oil conditions and protects the surface afterward. This combination brings weathered outdoor furniture back to life. Hack number 34. Make your own fruit fly trap. Pour a small amount of white vinegar into a glass jar, add a drop of dish soap, and cover the top with plastic wrap secured with a rubber band. Poke a few small holes in the plastic wrap. The vinegar attracts fruit flies. The soap breaks the surface tension so they sink and cannot escape. This trap catches dozens of fruit flies overnight. Hack number 33. Descale your garden hose nozzle. Mineral deposits from hard water clog nozzle openings over summer months. Remove the nozzle and soak it in undiluted white vinegar for an hour. The acid dissolves calcium and lime buildup completely, restoring full water pressure and spray patterns without any replacement needed. Hack number 32. Keep cut herbs fresh longer. Stand fresh herbs in a small jar with 1 inch of water mixed with a teaspoon of white vinegar. Loosely cover the tops with a plastic bag and refrigerate. The vinegar slows bacterial growth in the water, keeping basil, parsley, and cilantro crisp and usable for nearly 2 weeks instead of just a few days. Hack number 31. Clean outdoor cushion covers. Mix half a cup of white vinegar with a quart of warm water and a few drops of dish soap. Apply to fabric cushion covers with a brush, scrub gently, and rinse with a hose. Vinegar kills mold spores and mildew that love damp summer cushions without fading the fabric colors the way bleach would. Hack number 30. Shine your windows before summer guests arrive. Mix 1 cup of white vinegar with 2 cups of water and a half teaspoon of dish soap in a spray bottle. Spray onto glass and wipe with a lint-free cloth or crumpled newspaper. Vinegar cuts through the hazy film left by winter grime and cleaning product buildup, leaving windows completely streak-free and crystal clear. Hack number 29. Treat poison ivy exposure. Dab white vinegar directly onto skin affected by poison ivy oil using a cotton ball. The acid helps neutralize the urushiol compound that causes the immune reaction behind the rash and itching. Apply several times a day in the early stages of exposure to reduce severity significantly. Hack number 28. Keep your outdoor trash cans from smelling in the heat. Pour a cup of white vinegar into the bottom of your outdoor trash can after emptying it. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then swish it around and pour it out. The acid kills the odor-causing bacteria that thrive in warm summer temperatures and make trash cans unbearable to stand near. Hack number 27. Prevent mildew on shower curtains. This is huge in summer humidity. Soak a new shower curtain in a tub of water with a cup of white vinegar before hanging it. The vinegar treatment creates an environment on the surface of the liner that resists mildew growth for months. Grandma did this every spring and never had a mildew-covered shower curtain. Hack number 26. Clean a clogged shower head. Fill a Ziploc bag with undiluted white vinegar and secure it around your shower head with a rubber band so the head is fully submerged. Leave it overnight and remove it in the morning. Every mineral deposit blocking the spray holes dissolves completely, restoring perfect water pressure and even flow without removing any plumbing. Hack number 25. Deodorize smelly shoes after summer activity. Pour a small amount of white vinegar onto a cloth and wipe the interior of shoes thoroughly. Let them air dry in sunlight. The acid kills odor-causing bacteria deep in the fabric and foam where sprays cannot reach. The vinegar smell dissipates as it dries, taking the shoe odor with it permanently rather than just covering it. Hack number 24. Clean a wooden cutting board after summer barbecue prep. Sprinkle coarse salt onto the board and scrub with a halved lemon, then follow with a wipe down using undiluted white vinegar. Let the vinegar sit for 2 minutes before rinsing. The acid kills bacteria, including Salmonella and E. coli that can survive in the grooves and cuts of wooden boards after raw meat preparation. Hack number 23. Revive wilting summer vegetables. If cucumbers, lettuce, or celery have gone limp in the refrigerator, soak them in a bowl of ice water with 2 tablespoons of white vinegar for 30 minutes. The cold water rehydrates cell walls, while the vinegar slightly firms the vegetable tissue. This genuinely brings soft, sad vegetables back to a surprisingly crisp state. Hack number 22. Remove sunscreen stains from fabric. Mix 1 part white vinegar with 2 parts cold water and soak the stained area for 30 minutes before washing. Sunscreen contains oily compounds and avobenzone, which react with iron and water to create orange or brown stains. The acetic acid in vinegar breaks down these compounds, making them removable during a normal wash cycle. Hack number 21. Keep berries fresh much longer. Before storing strawberries, blueberries, or raspberries, rinse them in a solution of 1 cup white vinegar and 3 cups water. Drain and dry them thoroughly before refrigerating. The vinegar kills mold spores on the surface of the fruit that cause rapid spoilage. Properly done, this extends berry freshness from 3 days to nearly 2 weeks. Hack number 20. Clean a sticky, residue-covered patio table. Spray undiluted white vinegar directly onto the table surface and let it sit for 5 minutes. Wipe with a damp cloth and the stickiness lifts completely. Tree sap, sugary drink spills, and sunscreen residue all dissolve in acetic acid without damaging most patio table finishes. Hack number 19. Make homemade cold packs smell fresh. After reusable cold packs or ice bags develop that musty smell, wipe them down with white vinegar on a cloth and let them air dry before freezing again. The acid eliminates the bacteria responsible for the smell and leaves no residue or flavor to transfer to your food. Hack number 18. Fix squeaky hardwood floors during dry summer months. Use a turkey baster to apply a small amount of equal parts white vinegar and water mixture into squeaky floor joints. The liquid swells the wood fibers slightly, tightening the gap that causes the squeak. Let it dry completely before walking on it. This is a grandma-approved fix that costs almost nothing. Hack number 17. Clean and brighten grout in summer kitchen renovations. Apply undiluted white vinegar to grout lines using an old toothbrush and let it sit for 10 minutes before scrubbing. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. The acid dissolves soap scum, hard water deposits, and surface grime from grout without the harsh fumes of commercial grout cleaners. Do not use this on natural stone tile, as the acid can etch it. Hack number 16. Remove sticky price tags and labels from summer purchase items. Soak a cloth or cotton ball with white vinegar and press it against the sticky label residue. Hold it there for 2 minutes, then rub gently. The acetic acid dissolves the adhesive compounds in most label glues without scratching surfaces or leaving any cloudy residue behind. Hack number 15. Keep a summer compost bin from smelling. Spray the interior of your compost bin with a mixture of 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water once a week. This controls the bacterial fermentation that produces ammonia-based odors without killing the beneficial microorganisms that are actually doing the composting work. The balance is important, and this ratio hits it perfectly. Hack number 14. Unclog a slow summer drain. Pour half a cup of baking soda down the drain, followed by 1 cup of white vinegar. The chemical reaction produces carbon dioxide bubbles that physically dislodge buildup inside the drain pipe. Wait 15 minutes and then flush with a full kettle of boiling water. This works on soap scum and hair clogs that slow bathroom drains during high-use summer periods. Hack number 13. Remove rust from garden tools. Soak rusty trowels, pruners, or shears in undiluted white vinegar for 24 hours. The acid reacts with iron oxide and dissolves rust from the metal surface. After soaking, scrub with a wire brush or steel wool pad, rinse thoroughly, and dry completely before storing. Oil the metal lightly after drying to prevent future rust formation. Hack number 12. Create an all-natural sunburn spray for the whole family. Mix 1 cup of white vinegar with 2 cups of chilled aloe vera gel in a spray bottle. Apply to sunburned skin for immediate cooling relief. The vinegar restores skin pH and reduces inflammation while the aloe soothes and moisturizes simultaneously. Keep this bottle in the refrigerator for maximum cooling effect on hot, burned skin. Hack number 11. Clean sticky residue from a barbecue drip pan. Pour straight white vinegar into the drip pan and let it soak for an hour. The solidified grease and burned drippings break down in the acid, making them easy to wipe away with a paper towel. This eliminates the fire hazard posed by accumulated grease without scrubbing and without using chemical oven cleaners near your food preparation area. Hack number 10. Stop cats from using your garden as a litter box. Soak several cotton balls in white vinegar and place them at the entry points of your garden beds. Cats have extremely sensitive noses, and the acetic acid smell acts as a powerful deterrent. Replace the cotton balls every few days or after rain. This method protects vegetable gardens without harming pets or plants. Hack number 9. Deep clean your dishwasher during summer heavy use. Place a dishwasher safe cup filled with undiluted white vinegar on the top rack of an otherwise empty dishwasher. Run a full hot cycle. The vinegar distributes throughout the machine during the cycle, dissolving grease buildup, mineral deposits, and soap scum from the spray arms, walls, and drain filter. Your machine runs more efficiently, and your dishes come out cleaner. Hack number 8. Naturally tenderize summer barbecue meat. Marinate tougher cuts like flank steak, chicken thighs, or pork shoulder in a mixture of 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts olive oil, with garlic and herbs for 4 to 6 hours before grilling. The acetic acid breaks down muscle fiber proteins, genuinely tenderizing the meat at a structural level rather than just adding flavor. The vinegar taste cooks off on the grill. Hack number 7. Remove calcium deposits from a sprinkler system. Disassemble the sprinkler heads and soak them in undiluted white vinegar for several hours. Calcium and mineral deposits dissolve completely in the acid, clearing blocked nozzles and restoring the design spray pattern. Reassemble and test before the next watering cycle. This extends the life of your irrigation system significantly. Hack number 6. Banish that musty smell from summer storage boxes. Place an open bowl of white vinegar inside musty storage boxes or closets and leave it for 24 to 48 hours. The vinegar absorbs and neutralizes airborne odor molecules through a process of acid-base reaction with the alkaline compounds in mold and mildew smells. No spray needed. The open dish does all the work passively. Hack number 5. This is where things get really good. Make a completely natural, all-purpose summer cleaning spray that rivals anything commercial. Combine 2 cups of white vinegar with 2 cups of water, the zest of 1 lemon, and 10 drops of tea tree oil. Let the mixture sit for 24 hours before straining it into a spray bottle. This solution cleans, disinfects, and deodorizes countertops, appliances, sinks, and surfaces. The limonene and lemon zest enhances vinegar's grease-cutting ability, while tea tree oil adds genuine antibacterial power. Grandma's kitchen always smelled clean and fresh, not chemical. Now you know exactly why. Hack number 4. Restore cloudy glassware from the summer dishwasher. Place cloudy glasses in a basin of equal parts white vinegar and warm water and let them soak for 20 minutes. The hard water mineral film that makes glasses look perpetually dirty dissolves in the acid. Rinse and dry by hand. Your glasses look brand new without any replacement or expensive descaling product. This also works on glass pitchers and carafes used constantly for summer entertaining. Hack number 3. Prepare and pickle summer vegetables at home without complicated canning equipment. For quick pickling cucumbers, radishes, or red onions, bring equal parts white vinegar and water to a boil with a tablespoon of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. Pour hot over sliced vegetables in a clean jar. Let cool to room temperature, then refrigerate. Ready to eat within 2 hours and keeps for 3 weeks. The acid lowers the pH of the liquid enough to prevent bacterial growth that causes spoilage, which is exactly why traditional pickling has preserved food safely for generations. Hack number 2. Fix a clogged washing machine and improve its performance during summer laundry overload. Run an empty hot cycle with 2 cups of white vinegar poured directly into the drum. For front-loading machines, also wipe the rubber door seal with undiluted vinegar before running the cycle. The combination removes soap scum buildup in the drum, clears mineral deposits from the water inlet valves, and eliminates the mildew smell that plagues washing machines in summer humidity. Clothes come out cleaner, the machine runs quieter, and the motor works more efficiently. Do this once a month during heavy summer use. And hack number 1. The one Grandma considered her most important household secret, and honestly the one that convinced me vinegar deserves a permanent spot in every home. Eliminate recurring fruit fly and fungus gnat infestations from the kitchen and garden simultaneously. For kitchen flies, set the trap from hack number 34. For outdoor gnats in your potted plants and garden soil, water the affected plants once with a solution of 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water. The acidic soil environment is inhospitable to gnat larvae living in the top layer of soil. Inside, the trap catches adults. Outside, the soil treatment eliminates the next generation. Within a week, using both methods together, you break the complete breeding cycle. The infestation collapses completely. Grandma would always say that solving any problem means addressing both what you see and what you cannot see. That advice applies to a lot more than insects, but it works especially well here. Now, as promised, your bonus hack. And this one genuinely surprised me when I first tried it. If you have been dealing with cloudy, green, or algae-covered plastic garden pots, flower containers, or bird bath edges all summer, here is what you do. Fill a bucket with 4 parts water to 1 part white vinegar and add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Yes, they fizz together. That reaction is the key. The carbonic acid and sodium acetate solution produced is gentler than straight vinegar, but more effective at lifting the embedded algae and mineral staining from porous plastic and ceramic surfaces. Scrub with a stiff brush during the fizzing phase and rinse immediately with a hose. The surfaces come out remarkably clean. Even heavily stained pots look close to new. The technique works because the fizzing reaction physically lifts debris from porous surfaces in a way that soaking alone never achieves. Before you go spend money on specialized products for half the problems on this list, try the solution that Grandma had figured out long before any of those products existed. If this video saved you from buying even one product you did not need, drop a comment below and tell me which hack surprised you the most. Subscribe because we have so much more practical wisdom coming your way. And share this with someone who could use a smarter, cheaper, more natural summer. See you in the next one.